This is the second in a series of videos I'm doing on collecting Alice in Wonderland things. And this one deals with factual materials. Now, I've divided that into books about Lewis Carroll, books about Alice Liddell, various other books that are factual. Life magazine had an interesting article, and also articles and theses that you can get off of the internet. So the first thing I'm going to do is show some of my books that are laid out. Okay, these books are all biographies of Lewis Carroll. You can see they vary by size. They vary in the number of pages in the books. There's two of them there that don't have dust jackets, so I'm just taking them from the title from the side. A couple books that are meant for younger people. And on down. Now, one of the questions you should be asking is, why have a bunch of different books that are biographies on the same person? The reason I've found is that no matter who wrote the book, no matter how big the book is, it's going to have something that isn't in the other books. Also, the author of the book may have his or her own idea of what they want to emphasize about Lewis Carroll and his life. So it's a good idea to get a bunch of different ones. I've read every one of them. Now, these two books are two of the books that are meant for young people. Do not discount them. I have found very often that books written for younger people are just as good as books written for adults, and sometimes they're better. They may not have as many facts and as much information, but generally the way they're written, it's easy to read, it's understandable. They'll sometimes have suggestions for other sources of information. So don't just discount them because they're for young people. Now, books that are related to Alice in Wonderland, and you can see the title, and what I'm going to be doing is I've made scans of all of the covers of the books, and I'll be showing them to you. So you'll be able to get the title and everything if you want to buy these books. Some of them can be very easy to understand, very knowledgeable, and really worth getting. Some of them, on the other hand, can be very difficult to understand, and they're still worth getting, but as I said, they may not be that easy to understand. Now we'll take a break from this and go to the next table. Okay, next selection. Now these two top books are books from the movies, recent movies. One on the left is 72 pages long. The one on the right is 97. They do have a lot of the same material in them. Then we have how Alice has appeared in various comics over time. This is another factual book. This one is really amazing. It has all sorts of stuff in it. And again, towards the end of the video, I'll be showing the covers, but also a few of the inside pages. Now, this book deals with a video game, American McGee's Alice in Wonderland, and the artwork is creepy, but it's really good. And this, of course, is a guide to the first game. The first game was Alice, and this one was Alice the Madness Returns. This is another book. It's got a lot of stuff in it. Again, I'll have a couple scans of the inside for you. This is on the artwork in Alice in Wonderland. This one is one you might not think about, but music has been used in Alice in Wonderland before, and this is some of the older type music. And then this one is on Alice Liddell, and again, I'll show you a couple things from the inside. Now pause for again. And here's some more books about Alice. Now, I was talking about the articles and theses you can download. These are examples of some of them. I will have links to my web pages where you can find that I have reviewed all of these books also. And I even found a Life magazine that had a multi-page article on a theatrical production of Alice in Wonderland, and I'll have a few images from that. Now, as far as the articles and the theses go, these may be harder to understand. But everyone I've read has been interesting, at least once I can figure out just what some of them are talking about. So the next thing I'll be doing is going to show you scans I made of the books, and then I will have some pages, some images, which will show you where you can go on my site to find more of this material.